Good afternoon. It is with great sadness that I stand here and talk to y'all about a phone call we received, 911, this afternoon, about 2:40 in the afternoon. A distress call referenced a young juvenile that was unresponsive. Officers responded, and unfortunately, that juvenile was found deceased. The officers now, as you can see from the presence here on scene, are actively working this investigation to see what exactly happened. Right now, the information's limited as it is an active case, and as more information becomes available, we'll be able to release that to you.
And how old was the juvenile?
We're not releasing the age right now. I can just say that it was a young juvenile.
Can we say if it's a male or female?
Female.
Female. And what are the circumstances? Was it inside the church? Was it outside? Was it in a car? Was it
It was outside. Okay, and heat was a factor in this. So, as we all know, it is summertime. Heat gets extremely unbearable, more for elderly and for youth. So that is something we need to keep in mind.
Was an adult watching the child?
I can't get into those details right now.
And are we able to get an age window where they look closer to the teenage years or like the
Young juvenile, toddler.
toddler?
Now, do you have any advice for people who, who might, do you have any advice that you would give anyone with it being hot outside?
Absolutely. Whether you're playing outside or you're traveling in any type of vehicle, you've always got to keep that vehicle cool, and you've always have to be aware your children are, and pets.
Now, was the juvenile inside of a vehicle?
So I'm not going to get into great depth with that right now because we are investigating everything. And those details I think will come out further as we get into the investigation.
Are we able to specify if they were inside the car, outside of the car, or outside the building?
I can't speak of that right now.
And were they associated with the church, or did it just happen near the church?
No, it happened here at the church.
And they're associated
On the church
with it?
property. Okay. We at this time, again, this is very early on in the investigation, so as more details come available, I will release those to everybody. We just have to right now figure out exactly what happened here today in this tragedy.
So I know that we have our Sky 4 up, and we can see that you guys are by a van. So are the evidence technicians doing anything with that van?
So I can tell you that the parking lot and the building, the property of the church itself is being investigated. It is our job to investigate all areas of the property so we can do a thorough investigation as to what actually occurred here today. Other than that, obviously this is a great tragedy. It affects everybody. It affects not only the parishioners, but it affects the community, it affects the officers. So we just ask that everybody keep that family in their thoughts and prayers.
And this is a criminal investigation at this time?
Anytime there's a death investigation, we treat it just like we would a criminal investigation. We don't know yet if it's criminal or accidental. We don't know. And that's what we're trying to figure out today.
Was someone detained?
No. We talk to everybody. That's how we get our information for our investigation. So several people are being interviewed.
Are there any trauma counselors, anyone here to help the kids deal with this situation?
So the church would have trauma counselors that they can bring in, and we would allow the church to handle that the way they need to handle it. If they reach out to us, then we can definitely put them in touch with trauma counselors.
How many people were inside the church at the time, like as far as the kids and the care of the adults?
This is during the daytime, and there is an active day school, preschool that is there. So that is something number-wise I can't answer for you, but I can tell you that they actively had daycare going.
Now, did they have a field trip or something along those lines happening today? That's why the child was left outside?
I don't know. Okay? So with that being said, again, please keep the family in your thoughts and prayers. And as more updates come along, I will release those to everybody. Thank you.